guys, welcome to August, and I'm popping on because it is a really exciting day at Stampin' Up! And I wanted to come say hi to you all because something really exciting is happening today at Stampin' Up! The brand new mini catalogue and Sale-a-Bration is live to you all. Hi Liz. So these are now available for everyone to order from, and hello Kylie, to start earning free products for every $90 spent. And so I'm really excited, and I wanted to come and pop on and say hello Anita, hello Karen. So these are live today to start ordering from, and so I wanted to come pop on, and also I'm going to create a card with you all. I thought, I'm at my desk. Hi, Cassandra. And I thought, you know what? I've got nothing planned, but I'm going to create something with you all and share a couple of products I have here sitting on my desk. So, and I had a couple of exciting things to share with you all, so I thought I'd do it live. I've been working all day at my desk, and it's really cloudy here. We've had non-stop rain, so I don't know about the weather wherever you guys are, but it has been raining. I think I moved to my new place on the first week of July, and I think since I've lived here, it has been raining every day. I live in I overlook my craft room. I'd turn around, but there's actually tradies out the back of in my backyard. They're doing the new fence, but I overlook a beautiful reserve, and I've been dying to go out for a really nice walk. I've got there's like a little lake, and there's ducks, and it's really cute. But it has been torrential rain non-stop. I really enjoy walking every day, but I haven't been walking because it has been, I think we're having what I remember, at least recently, is one of the wettest winters. I think everyone's tanks are definitely full of water because it is so wet and so rainy, and for someone that doesn't drive anymore, so I lost my license last year with the epilepsy, and so I walk everywhere, and it is so crappy when it's raining all the time. So today I like to exercise every day, so I've been riding my exercise bike like crazy. It's actually funny because I sit there and I watch my crafty YouTube videos while I'm on the bike sometimes, but I'm dying to go for a walk. But anyway, I was really excited because I'm so excited that this is now live. So I've got my catalogue sitting on my desk, but something else exciting happened today. I'm just going to open up the video on my computer so that when I turn the camera around, I can actually still see the comments. I never know with Facebook, with the comments, whether they're going to refresh. So something else exciting, I have been working on something for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and that is launching a new website. So now that I've moved house and I've got a craft room again for the first time since, goodness, my son was born, I think, and he's now 7.5. I decided to launch a new website to run classes online. So it's a teachable platform, which means that I can actually run classes that are available internationally, but they also have PDF and videos, so you can actually do them self-paced in your own time. And I've made them so that there's metric measurements as well as imperial, so that they're suitable for no matter which measurement that you use. So I've released 2 to start off with, and got started. I've actually got all the cards piled up, but I'm not going to share those. There's actually little sneak peeks on my website of the projects, but each class has 3 projects. And here's a little sneak peek of the class kits. So you don't have to have kits. You can use the products at home, but this is the artistic impressions, or it goes by 2, expressions in ink class. So I'm actually going to be running this one at my house here in, I live in Burnie, or I get confused with Burnie. So I live in Burnie, but a suburb is Brooklyn. So I'm going to be running this at home if you're local to me as well on the 14th of August. So if you are local to me, you can definitely attend this in person, but if not, and you are local and you can't attend that date, you can actually do it online and order a class kit through me. So that's that one. Also, if you order and you live in Australia and you order the Artistic Impressions bundle through me in August, you will get this one free. The details are on my page. You just need to use the host code and I'll post this out to you for free. The other class is the Bloom Where You're Planted. Now, I don't know about you, but I think COVID hit and we all took an indoor plant craze. And when I saw this suite come to Stampin' Up, I was in love. I saw it with the indoor plants and the macrame pot hanger, and I was just in love. So this is the class kit for the Bloom Where You're Planted suites. These macrame pot hangers, aren't they just adorable? I love this card. It's actually a fun fold, so it's a bridge fold, and I used the blending brushes, which was super fun to make. It's a really cool card. I had so much fun with that one, and I'm teaching fun watercolouring technique with the rubbing alcohol and the Stampin' Blends in that class. So really fun. You can get either of these class kits mailed to you, even if you don't buy the bundle. There's an option there just to have the class kits mailed to you, or you can get them free if you order the bundle. All of the details are on my page. If you go to the events tab, all of the info is there. So just for the month the classes are released in, you can always get the class kits. Otherwise, the classes are going to be there permanently for you to sign up to. They're $12.95 Australian, and that will give you access to them permanently. They're there. They're self-paced for you to join and go along whenever you like. You can go backwards and forwards. Each one has a PDF download and then a video. And I'm going to release something hopefully tonight or tomorrow on my page, which will be really cool. So I'm just going to give you that little teaser there. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So what I might do, I've got a bunch. So here, if you didn't see, this is the Plentiful Plants bundle. So this one here is the bundle that I'm featuring in the Bloom Where You're Planted class. So this one was... There's the macrame pot hanger that I just love. So this one's the Indoor Blank Greys bundle. And this is the Artistic Impressions, so the Expressions in Ink bundle that I featured in the other class. This one was so much fun to use. So they're the two bundles that I featured in those classes. And I do have another class that I'm working on. I wonder if I can show you just a corner sneak peek without sharing too much. And it's got just a little sneak peek. Can you guess? It's a brand new one from the new catalogue. So that one's going to be coming up hopefully in the next week or two. I'm going to have a brand new class on the website as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera and talk about all the new goodies. So it's new catalogue day. It's always an exciting time. So I'm going to flip the camera and show you the catalogue. If you live in Australia and don't have a demonstrator, what are you yaying, Karen? The new catalogue day or the sneak peek? So I'm going to flip the camera and talk about the new goodies. So let's just flip this around. I think you just got a sneak peek of my outdoors. Okay, so let's have a look. I've got to move my camera down a bit, I think. Okay, so I've got my light because it's really dark and gloomy. As I said to you, the weather here is just, and you can probably hear, oh, me too, Karen. It was one of my favourites from the new catalogue. I have been creating like crazy. Actually, I can't show you because I already gave away the card, but I shared on my Facebook page I think 2 days ago or yesterday. Oopsie. The card, I made a 10th fold card using that suite, and that was for the Stamping Society blog hop. But I already gave away the card to my auntie, who sadly the family dog passed away. So it was a really good card to give to her. But yeah, I did already give that card away. So it's really super cool suite. Okay, so these are the brand new catalogues. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you live in Australia, I do have a request a catalogue link in the video description. So you can always request a catalogue from me and I can mail one out to you. So for those that don't know, we have we always have a mini catalogue. So our mini catalogues run from January to June. Now I've got to remember my dates because we did have a recent reformat of the way catalogues were released, and then July to December. However, this did go back to August just because COVID delays with shipping did push it back a month. So this one is now began in August. So The really exciting thing though, and this is only going for 2 months, was that we get 2 Sale-a-Brations now. So Sale-a-Bration is in January and February and March traditionally, but now that's going to be January and February because they've made it 2 months so that we can actually get 2 Sale-a-Brations. So now in August and September, we're going to have a second Sale-a-Bration, which has begun today. So Sale-a-Bration, for those that aren't aware, is a sale that we have with Stampin' Up. For every $90 that you spend, you actually get a gift from Stampin' Up. Now that is, so if you spend $180, you can get 2 freebies or 1 level 2 freebie. So we have 2 options with Stampin' Up, and I'll show you, I'll just move the bigger catalogue out of the way. So just to reiterate that this only goes for 2 months, so it's through to the 30th of September. And there's lots of good products in here. This paper is probably my favourite, the Bedazzling specialty paper. So you can get a pack of this paper for every $90 you spend, but this is a level 1 purchase. However, there is a couple of products in here, I think there's 2, that are free with a $180 purchase because they're a bit more expensive, as in the products are a bit dearer. So these are the Summer Shadows dies, which actually coordinate with a stamp set from the annual catalogue. So I'll just find page 75. These actually coordinate with something out of our annual catalogue, which is the shaded summer stamp set. So these, they don't cut out, they do. They cut out this image here and this image here, as well as I think this image. That looks like it cuts out that image. So this one coordinates with this. So how cool that they've brought something free in that already coordinates with something from our annual catalogue. So that one's a bit dearer. So that's free with a $180 purchase, as well as this stamp set over here, the Delicate Dahlias, is also free with a $180 purchase because it's a larger stamp set. And it's really cute, this one, because it's 2-step stamping. So these ones you don't even have to colour. You can actually fill in the images and it comes with some sentiments. So let's go back to the start. So you've got the Bedazzling paper. There's also some beautiful Penguin Playmates DSP or Designer Series paper. This coordinates with the Penguin Place bundle in the mini catalogue, which I'll show you in just a second. There's also the Feels Like Home stamp set, which I actually have here. So this one's really cute, and I don't think it's going to be a popular purchase, but I actually really liked it. So that's another option as well. So I've got to show you. This was my favourite out of the new catalogue. I'll just pull one piece out. This stuff I have been using heaps. Look at this. It's like a sequin dress. As you can see, I've been shopping into it like mad. So that's free. It's 6x6 sheets, free with a $90 purchase. I don't know how many sheets you get in there. 8. But you only need a tiny strip of this. And that was on my tent fold card that I shared. There's also the beautifully penned 12x12 sheets. They coordinate with the hand pen petals bundle in the annual catalogue. So that's free. The Peaceful Prints Designer Series paper is free with a $90 purchase. And this one's been going off. I've seen so many things with this online, and that's the Counting Sheep stamp, which is free with a $90 purchase, as well as the sheep dies, which are also free with a $90 purchase. So this one, I just want to get it to make a card for my Welsh friend, because I always say, and his name's Sean, so I laugh and call him Sean the sheep. So that's what I really want to make a card for that. And there's this beautiful textures and frames free with a $90 purchase as well. So there's lots of options there. The other thing with Sale-a-Bration that only is going to last for the 2 months is that if you host a workshop, which I'm happy to run one online for you or in person if you're local to me, if your workshop reaches $500 in sales, including your order, you will get this In Your Words stamp set just here for free. And that's in addition to the usual Stampin' Rewards, which at a $500 party is 12% of the orders which you get back to spend on freebies of your choice. The $500 order can also be an order that you place. So if you want to place a big order, you're also going to get that free as well. So that's an exclusive that you cannot buy, and the only way you can get that is by hosting or placing a $500 order during August and September. The other really cool thing during Sale-a-Bration, which is only for August and September, is joining Stampin' Up and joining my Sassy Stampers team. I would love to have you as part of the team. We have loads of fun because joining during joining during Sale-a-Bration, is actually, they give you extras. So it's $169 to join, which is our usual joining fee. But with that joining fee, you get $235 of product of your choice. So that's $66 of freebies. So it's always an amazing reason to join. But you get free shipping on your kits. You're not paying any shipping. And then on future orders, you get a 20% discount. But during Sale-a-Bration, the extra icing on the cake is that they're going to throw in a free bundle of your choice. The free bundles that you can choose from are listed on the page 19 of the Sale-a-Bration catalogue. So you can choose, and they list the page numbers from Frosted Gingerbread, Christmas Season, Christmas to Remember, Whimsical Trees, Peaceful Deer, Sweet Little Stockings, Penguin Place, Peaceful Cabin, Arctic Bears, Beauty of Tomorrow, which, by the way, is this one just here. That's the one I've been using loads, and it's quite an expensive bundle. I think it's over $90 Australian, so you're getting lots free. Gorgeous Leaves and Nature's Harvest. So there's, how many bundles are there? Is there 10? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's a choice of 12 bundles there that you can choose for free, in addition to the $66 of free products. So you're getting $235 of product plus a free bundle, which is only costing you $169 and free shipping. So it's always an amazing time to join Stampin' Up, but now is better than ever. So I would love to chat to you about joining. There's actually a link in the video description of how to join my team and go about joining my team. But yes, now's an amazing time to join. I would love to have you. So this is the mini catalogue, and I'm not going to go through it too much because you can click the PDF on my blog. So just go to www.kaylamccready.com and there's a PDF link there. But or you can request one of these in the mail from me. But this is just a little look at it. So this is just a hint at some of the new creativity kits coming, which haven't hit the store yet, but they will be coming. And this is the gingerbread and peppermint suite. I have got some of this paper coming and can't wait. I'm excited they're bringing craft paper back. And I've got this stamp set coming, which I'm excited about. So there's some beautiful traditional style papers and dies coming. Some beautiful snowflakes. There's some beautiful stamp sets here with a religious theme to them. And I love the samples. So this is a great idea book even. Then we've got the painted Christmas suite of products, which has got 2 larger stamp and die sets, as well as some beautiful ribbon and these gorgeous gold holly leaves that are stunning. And this gives you a close-up look at those 2 bundles there. There's a beautiful Words of Cheer bundle, some snowmen, and with some dies. I love this box sample here. Sure can, Cassandra. Do you want to try and click the link on the video description, request a catalogue, and that will send you to a page which gives me your details. If you have any issues, just send me a message on the page. That'd be fantastic. There's a silver foil pack. These are brushed foil. And there's a beautiful set here. I love this. This has the classic, I think it's cloche bundle, and it comes with the cloche shaker domes, which can make shaker cards. Really cool. The Whimsy and Wonder Suite. Now this paper, the photo does not do it justice. It's actually silver foiled. Really cool. And this ribbon, I've seen videos of that and it's gorgeous, as well as the wonderful snowflakes. The deer bundle, the punch is really cute on that too. Lots of cute things. I love the cute Santas. They're really cute. And look at this fun sample down here with the, what do you call it? The Northern Lights or something. This one's just adorable. I need to order this. I haven't ordered it yet, but it's got the little dogs and cats and little, is it a hamster? Which cut into the stockings, and it's got coordinating paper, felt. I'm loving that one. Some beautiful brushed metallic foil in the bronze, copper and gold, and this one's adorable here. Here's the Penguin Place bundle, which coordinates with the designer series paper that you can earn for free with a $90 order. This one would make some cute knit sweaters, and it has coordinating dyes, as well as the red and green foils coming back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It was the hospital calling, so I thought I better answer. I'll just refresh and make sure I'm still live. I do apologise. It's always when you need to... Oh, no, don't do that. When you're doing a video is when you get all the phone calls. Okie doke. I think I'm back. Okay. Hello, Masewari. So this is the gorgeous way. I'm really loving the Timber 3D embossing folder, and they've got snowy white velvet sheets, which I'm really excited about. And these subtle shimmer sequins will look gorgeous in the cloche. I'm never going to say that right. They would look adorable. This one I think you can get choose as a free bundle, and as well as the Peaceful Cabin. They are 2 options. The red velvet is coming back, and I loved that. I used so much of it. There's beautiful angels, as well as a Merry Medley 3D embossing folder, which is cute. The Merriest Moments bundle, which I'm ordering. This one is the suite that I'm loving, and this is coming as a class, just a hint. I've got this whole suite. I love it. This one I've got, the Gorgeous Leaves bundle, really cute. That features in the Global Creative tutorial bundle this month, so you can purchase this tutorial for lots of ideas. There's 12 different tutorials this month from the Global Creative team. That's available to purchase on my blog if you want some ideas with that beautiful bundle. Then these are going into kind of the harvest Thanksgiving types thing. There are lots of great options in here. Love the squirrels, they're really cute. And there's some Halloween-y themed things, but I love this ribbon. The black and white gingham ribbon is beautiful. The black glimmer paper's coming back. There's lots of returning favourites that I love. I'm just going to turn this... Oh, no, I want that light more. Okay, and there's beautiful cats and lots of Halloween. This suite's beautiful. The Harvest Meadow. I love these. I've got the Brush Metallic Adhesive Back Dots and the Diamond Weave Ribbon. It's a beautiful embossing folder. The Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder is gorgeous. And this cork I've seen in person is really stunning. It has a beautiful stamp set and coordinating dies. This Heartfelt Wishes has really beautiful sentiments as well. And this paper's returning. This was in a previous catalogue as well. Some gorgeous sets here and another embossing folder. I love the sentiments in this. Breathe deep, take time for you. May your journey take you to many new and exciting places. I just love those. Some gorgeous ones there. These definitions are really, really cute, and I think they're going to be really, really handy. And these ones are really gorgeous. Friends like you make life a joy. And then there's a festive and bright with lots of really great border ones in there that suit lots of different seasons. And then this goes over all the different bundles that are available. So these are just going back over with more samples from what's available in the catalogue, as well as a bit of an overlook of the different embellishments, papers, ribbons, accessories. And this just talks about all the different things that Stampin' Up! Have. And there's also a couple of gorgeous host sets. And I'll be honest, I actually did not see these when I first went through the catalogue. So there's an Amaryllis, a bloom. So there's this gorgeous one. And the Seasons of Fun. So these are only available if you either host a party that goes over $250 in sales, or you place an order of $250 Australian or more. And then you have to use your Stampin' Reward dollars to order these, but they're actually well worth it, because this one's only going to take $17 of your rewards, and this one's $21. So they give them to you at a very discounted price off your Stampin' Rewards. So they're the 2 new catalogues with loads of new products. So they're both available. You can download them as PDFs on my blog website, or you can request a copy in the mail from me. So they're the 2 new catalogues. I showed you a sneak peek of 2 of the Sale-a-Bration products. I still have to place a big order. I've just been so busy with life and moving and been in hospital quite a bit. So I haven't had loads of time, but I'm getting there and been busy getting onto the building this new teaching website, but things are happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move some stuff on my desk. I am going... Oh, I just unmuted my website, which I don't want to do. I thought what I might do is actually bring the Sale-a-Bration catalogue. I was going to create something with this one, but I thought what I might do, because today is the first day of Sale-a-Bration, is I might make something with this Sale-a-Bration set, because I think I haven't seen a lot done with it online, and I really liked this sample in the catalogue. So I thought, you know what, why not? Let's make it. So this used the Hippo and Friends dies, and they've actually watercoloured it and cut it out, and I thought we can do that. So I might even bring in some of this paper, who knows. So let's have a go and watercolour together. So I'm going to bring in some of my watercolour paper, and I've totally moved my whole craft room around. I'm struggling to find things, so excuse me while I fiddle around and find things. This is the Fluid 100 watercolour paper, because I'm going to do some watercolouring. So I'm just going to bring in a piece of that. So I'm going to add lots of watercolour. So this is a cling mount set. So all I want to do is pull my big image off. I don't know what I liked about this stamp set, but I just thought it was really cute. And then what I'm going to do is they have, I think, coloured theirs with some stays on, but because this image is going on to Fluid 100 watercolour paper, it's very bumpy in texture and it's very thick. So what I want to do is make sure it's well stamped. So I'm going to actually use my stamp apparatus. So this is our stamping tool, and it's great for both positioning stamps but also making sure that they're getting stamped properly. So if you need to stamp multiple times, this is a really handy tool. I might actually move that down a little bit because we're going to want to die cut. So I'm going to position my paper in and make sure it's buttered right up against the corner, and just use one of the magnets here to make sure that's held in place. And then because I'm watercolouring, I'm going to bring in the Stays On ink. So this is our solvent ink, which is alcohol-based ink. So that's not going to run when we watercolour. And then I'm going to ink up our stamp, which they do suggest putting the stamp case behind here to sort of give that some stability while you ink this up. Now, I usually use Memento for most things, but because when you're going to add water to Memento, because Memento is water-based, it will run. So we want to use the alcohol-based ink for this particular card. So I'm just going to give that a good press, really press down. Now, I'm glad that I used the stamp apparatus, because whilst that does look stamped, there is definitely some places on that stamped image where it could be a little bit more defined. So I'm just going to re-ink my stamp, and it may take 2 or 3 times, and that's totally okay. And that's why the stamp apparatus is a really good tool for this technique, because we can continue to stamp and know that we're getting it back in exactly the right place. Now we can see it's darker, and I might go over it one more time. So I'm going to re-ink my stamp again, and then stamp that back down. So just give it a good press and stamp down. And now we have a beautiful image that only took us 2 or 3 times, but that's fine. So there, that's really nicely well stamped. Now, just to clean, I know that I'm talking a lot, but just to clean these stamps, we have a Stays On cleaner, because Stays On is quite hard to get off your stamps because it is alcohol based. What I like to do is just, with my Stays On cleaner, give it a gentle press, and it will bring out this, I think it's solvent, it's just solvent stuff. We'll get the alcohol off your stamp. I like to clean mine straight away to make sure they stay in really good condition. But I'm just going to get my chamois. So we sell these chamois, which you can just wet under the tap. And I like to keep mine in a stamp and storage case so that it stays moist, otherwise it will dry out. But sometimes you want to give them a clean regularly. and then that will remove that stays on ink from your stamp. And I'm just pressing that into those cracks just to make sure I've removed all that stays on cleaner. So that's how you clean off your stamps when you're using the stays on ink. Okay, so I'm just going to set that aside to the side while we watercolour. So I've got my image in there, and I'm not going to cut this out until I've watercoloured. So I'm just having a look. Most of these, I think I'm going to use this one because it's got water in it. But we sell these water painters in a set of 3 for 21 Australian dollars. Hello, Jeanette. How are you? And these are fantastic. I love using these. They're really handy tools. They come in 3 different nib sizes. So we've got this big fat one, which is great for doing large areas. There's a medium size brush and a smaller size brush. I use these loads. My smaller size brush has no water in it, so I'm wondering if I should go and put water in the small size brush, because I think I'll use that one the most. So they do open, you'd think you're naturally going to open them this way, but they actually open the opposite way. I don't know why. I'm going to be 2 seconds. I'm just going to add water. Luckily my kitchen is right next to my craft room. Okay, so I've got my water brush all filled up, and what I might do is bring in a little extra. So for those just joining, we're just playing around with a new product from the Sale-a-Bration catalogue, so you can get this stamp set free through August and September. So I'm going to use a few different colours, and I'm going to use their sample as inspiration. But what I really liked they did was used the terracotta tile, which I do need to find, and it's not jumping out at me. Jump out at me, come on. Terracotta tile, where are you? Where would someone logically store terracotta tile? What's that? Mango Melody, Cajun Phrase, Daffodil. Oh my goodness, where have I put it? You can laugh at me. Where on the earth? Or is, no, terracotta tile. Okay, now you can seriously laugh at me. Terracotta tile is a retired colour. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's rethink this. We could do Cajun Craze, but I think that's too dark. So I'm thinking we might do even for brick colour. Calypso Coral might be too pink. Maybe we can do Cajun Craze and just really lighten it down. Let's give this a go. So what I'm going to do is press my little water painter and add some water to my ink pad, and then I'm just going to brush that on a little bit just to test out that colour. But what I want to do is add, and I'm not going to do perfect watercolouring, I'm actually looking for the messy look. So you're going to really see me not colouring inside lines or being perfect whatsoever. And I noticed on the sample, that's what I loved about theirs, was that it was messy watercolouring. So I'm kind of using that as inspiration. So I'm just going in and adding the watercolour, and I'm going to do some darker spots and some lighter spots. You can keep adding the colour from the pad as you go. Just going to go in between the bike there, and you only have to refill the brush when you want to. So I'm just going to go add some above. You just only really need to gently press on the brush to add the water. And they've kind of added it in between this little tree here. you don't want to go over the complete tree because we're going to go in and add some green to that tree. So I'm just adding it in a few spots where you'll see the brick. Now I don't want to do the door frame, so I'm going to do that different. Oops, went over that, that's okay. Okay, I might do a little bit up here. It actually looks quite good in the Cajun Craze. Let's do some through that bike wheel. As you will see, the brick through there, and the other one. Okay, then I kind of want to do the, I might do the floorboards, so the little bit underneath in a bit of cinnamon cider. So I'm just gonna pour some water out of my brush and just clean that out a little, and then add a little bit of water to my cinnamon cider. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit of that to my, I suppose it's decking really. Going to add some darker spots there. And then what else have we got here? There is some cute little pots. I might do this little pot up here in cinnamon cider. And I might do the little seat on the bike in a bit of cinnamon cider as well. So I'm going to put the cinnamon cider and the Cajun Craze away. I never use Cajun Craze, so doing something a bit different there. Like, let's bring in the shaded spruce. This is one of our darker greens, and I'm just going to use that to colour this little tree on the side here. So I'm just going to add some colour, so a bit of greenery where I've left the white spaces to add the greenery. I'm adding this quite dark. And then I like to go back in and just add a few highlights with the darker colour. And then I might go in and add some different greens. So let's add some granny apple green, which is totally my favourite green. I'm just cleaning off my brush a little bit. Let's add some granny apple to this little bit of greenery here. Make that a bit darker. And I'll add granny apple to this little one up here. And then we might add, I might make the little basket on the bike. Might do that in plum cake. I'm using loads of colours here, so you're seeing me really get out all my colours. So I'm just going to add crumb cake to my little basket. And then we might add some, we might make this like a little bunch of flowers. So I'm going to add some polished pink to my little basket of flowers. And the bike itself, I'm going to do, I noticed theirs was that actually done in a dark green, but I might do the bike in maybe a Just Jade. I did like they did the bike in green. I might try it in Just Jade. So I'm actually doing the, wow, you don't want your brush wet. I'm just going to do the bike frame in a green, like they'd done on their sample, because I did like that. So you don't want, because we're working on tiny bits here, I'm using the smallest brush, but you don't want it too wet at all. And the actual rims of the bike, I think they did theirs in brown. I might do the rims in the cinnamon cider. I love this because it's not perfect colouring and I'm not a perfect colour person at all. I don't do perfect colouring whatsoever. So the door frame I might do in crumb cake actually. So I might do this in a lighter brown. So to get the ink on the pads, you just need to press on the top of the pad. Now I'm going to do this pretty light. So it's going to take some off there actually. Then I'll go back in and just add a little bit of darker tones where I want them. I love watercolouring, it's so therapeutic. Okay, so that's our door frame, and I love that the door, actually, before I go any further, I might do the pots. So I might do a pot in cherry cobbler, another colour that I don't use enough of. And I've got some little flower images here which would look cute in the cherry cobbler as well. And I've got a couple more pots here to colour. So I might do those in some soft suede. So this is one of our darker browns. So that leaves us with our door. Plus we have, I think they've done their little door handle. I'm going to do what they've done, and I'm going to go Coastal Cabana. I think theirs was Pool Party, but Coastal Cabana is my go-to colour. So I'm going to create a little pool of colour there, and I'm just going to colour my door. So I'm just going to give it a wash of colour to start off with in the Coastal. For a nice blue. Now I'm not going to colour, whoops, I didn't really want to go over the door handle, but that's okay. I'm not going to colour the window pane, the actual panes of glass. I'm just going to go over there. And I'm just going to colour some darker spots where I want them. So I'm going to go over this left hand side edge here. I'm just going to go in each of the panels with a darker spot. So if you're joining, this is one of the Sale-a-Bration sets that you can earn for free during August and September with a $90 order. It's called the Feels Like Home. and I don't know why, I was just drawn to it. I might bring in the cinnamon cider and just bring in a touch and go over that little door handle there. Right, so that is our piece watercoloured, and it's funny, I'll show you something. This is my little artist palette just there with all my little bits and pieces. I'll just pop that to the side, and I've got my brush. What I might do is just quickly heat set that with my heat gun. So I'm going to need to run this through my my machine. Alright, that should be enough. Now I might bring in my Wink of Stella. So this is our glitter brush, and I'm just going to add some touches of sparkle to a few of the pieces. So I've done some to the flowers. I might just do some to these leaves here, and we might add, what else do we want sparkly? I might cover up some of these bits. Who knows what Kayla's going to do, but I might leave it at that. I actually stepped away from the Wink of Stella. Surprise, surprise. Right, so what they've done on their sample card was grab from the Hippo and Friends dies, the two biggest ones of these labels here. And I loved how it looked. So what they did, and this is not going to look perfect, I may have to go back in and watercolour again, depending on how this looks. I might be able to step away. I'm not sure how theirs are lined up. I think it's lined up like this. So just line them up over the image. Now I just want to be aware that sometimes washi tape will rip the paper, but I do want to pop, it's probably better to get some post-it notes, but I don't know where mine have disappeared to since I've moved. I'm just going to hold those two down, and I'm going to run this through my die cut machine. So I'll be back in 2 ticks. Okie dokie. So these just pop out, and look at that, isn't that fun? And then this one is going to sit over the top, and you can put it on dimensionals like that. I thought that was super cool. And then we can do a background. So let's chop something. This is so odd for me because I've got no plans whatsoever for this card. But we're going to chop and do something. I don't know if we can incorporate this fun paper that I've been adding to everything. Might be able to put a strip of it somewhere. Just because it's Sale-a-Bration, I feel like it needs to go on everything. I don't know if it really suits, but I'll leave it out in case it can slither on there somewhere. There is these beautiful Blackberry Beauty ephemera. And one of these might look cute. So these come as part of the Blackberry Beauty suite. There's some beautiful pieces in here. That might look cute. I did have them out on my desk. It's like they were asking to be used. I do have the pool party, which might look... I always go for Coastal Cabana, but pool party might look cute. Okay, what can we make? Hello, Kathy. Hi, Christina. How are you both? I'm playing with a new Sale-a-Bration set, Feels Like Home, and I'm totally just winging it. I'm seeing what happens. So I'm just going to cut a card base from Pool Party to get started. And then, do you know what I've been addicted to? And that's tone on tone. So what I might do is cut some layers, and then I was thinking that we could do a lot of Pool Party, but then emboss them. So let's see. I've just cut some layers. My bin is on my left-hand side, and that is contrary to what my brain is telling me to do when I put things in the bin. Okay, so you love the set. Hey, Angela. I'm glad that you love the set because I feel like the sheep and things are getting lots of attention, and this set here is not getting as much attention, and I love it. Okay, so do you know what else we can pull in that's new? Because I haven't shown them yet. These are new. These are the brushed metallic adhesive back dots. We could use those too. May use my favourite. Okay. What was I looking for? An embossing folder. It would look cute with an embossed background. Can you hear me wheeling around my room on my chair? Let's look for an embossing folder. I always go for the same embossing folders and never give the other embossing folders any love. Mind you, I've got the brick, and the brick would look really cool because, let's do it, because there's brick on there. Okay, I'm getting a workout. I've already done 20k bike ride. Now I'm wheeling around my thing, pushing myself. Okay, so let's do the brick. Okay, so this is one of our 3D embossing folders, and what I'm going to do is line it up. Our embossing folders have a black line on them, which makes it really cool for easy lining up. And I'm going to run this through my stamp and cut emboss machine, which is otherwise known as Gerard. So I'm just going to line that up and run that through. I've been addicted to embossing folders lately. They make such a cool background in seconds. Okay, look at that. Cool. And that's really going to pick up the brick on the background. I love this impromptu crafting with you all. I feel like I always have to have a plan to come on and craft. Maybe I need to let go of that and just come on and craft with you all. I'll probably come on more often then. Okay, so we've got that. Let's think. You'll be able to see me craft in my actual zone if I do this. Now I feel like I need a sentiment, so I'm not going to stick anything down. Which sentiment are we going to have? Can't thank you enough. Your friendship feels like home to me. Missing you. I'm always and forever here for you. I feel like I've done lots of thank you cards, so I feel like I'm going to do a missing you and then have on the inside something. I should have started filming this much earlier in the day because I can tell it's getting very dark in this video. That's okay, you can see what I'm doing. So I think what we might do is stamp this on I'm getting better at just using product that I hoard. I know they have some labels in this Blackberry Beauty ephemera pack, but I'm not sure how small they are. They might be at the back. Yes, they are. I'm not sure if that'll fit, but there's a cute little label. Actually, the brown one would be cuter. You could stamp it on there. I'm really using up this sweet, aren't I? Might have to buy another one of those packs. Actually, I already know that I do. So normally I would heat emboss stuff, but I'm going to just stamp it with Memento black ink because I've got the gold and I've got all that watercolor, so I don't need to go to town. So I'm just going to stamp this down. Hopefully that's not crooked. No, it's actually pretty good. So I've literally just stamped that. I'm getting really, really excited. It's because it's Sale-a-Bration and new catalogue time. Who couldn't be excited? Okay. So we've got our sentiment. So this is what I generally do. I work out a background, I get my focal image, then I'll sort of play with a sentiment, and then I kind of work out embellishments and stuff. So I know that I'm not going to be able to help myself, and I know that there's going to have to be a ribbon of some kind on here, because that's just how Kayla operates, and she can't hold herself back. There is this fine art floral ribbon which would look cute on here. I don't know that it really needs a bow though. I add bows to everything and it's quite bulky. My fingers out in my craft room, I need my hoodie on. It's very, very cold here. Oops. And I don't know if you can hear the traffic, but I live on a very busy road, and that's one downside. Okay, so I feel like the ribbon, the bow is too bulky. Because keeping in mind I am going to be putting this on dimension. Okay, let's just play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this down. Sounds like David Attenborough. I promise you, for those that will sign up to my classes and those that already have, thank you so much for supporting my new class venture. They are a bit more planned and not. Hello, Renee. How are you? So my new class website with the online classes, they are definitely planned and they're not me on a whim. Okay. I need to find my box of adhesive because I've been filming videos and I've only got my mini dimensionals and it's driving me bonkers. I've got a whole box of dimensionals, of standard size dimensionals, and since I moved I've popped them somewhere and goodness knows where they are. So because our mini catalogue has a lot of seasonal products, what time, how early do you start making your Christmas cards? I would love to know. Am I the only lazy one? Okay, so I'm just putting my backing onto dimensionals on the card, which is something I do quite a bit of. That one I have not peeled the backing off it properly at all. Now that I'm all moved into my house, I'm planning on going live a lot more. Can you? Yes, I can, Angela. I'll flick you a message at hope tonight or tomorrow. I've got a bit to do, but I'll flick you a message. Yeah. Peeling more than just the backing off. This is why I need my standard dimensionals, because minis I would not suggest doing a whole card backing like this with. Okay. Now another thing I have been addicted to doing on my cards lately is doing Stampin' Write spritzing, especially with the crumb. What about, yeah, I could do a knot, Kathy, that's a good suggestion. I'm going to just flick some crumb cake over this background. So I'm just using the cap of my marker and just flicking it into the cap. Now my crumb cake is getting a bit drier, so I did flick it a lot more than I normally would. Okay, so the other thing I was thinking was sometimes I'll add a bit of adhesive over the background and do a bit of a, I don't know what the technical term is, zhuzh, I don't know what you call it. And then I could put that over the top and sort of have it coming out, and then have my little embellishment cluster like so. But I'm thinking of actually getting rid of the ribbon and doing just some linen thread because I want my watercolour piece to be my centerpiece, and I feel like that's taking away from it. I need to divorce the ribbon. Oh, Kathy, look, I get where you're coming from. I spent with moving house and everything. I'm just going to say life. I took a bit of a break from a lot of things, and I'm now just getting back into the swing, and it feels so good. I usually start my day with a nice cup of coffee, a ride on my bike, and then I come into my craft room lately, and I'm loving it. Yes, I like that much better with just the linen thread. But do you know what I might do is add... Where did I just put that? Oh my goodness. I'm misplacing things on my craft desk. Oh, it's slipped under. I was going to see if I could put in a tiny thin... Can I do it? This is my mission. I'm going to use up all of... And I cut that very crooked then. I'm going to use up this entire pack of, and it's okay that it's crooked, this entire pack of Sale-a-Bration freebie paper because I love it so much. I'm going to pop a little tiny strip of it just to stick it in because I love it. It needs to look like, everything needs to look like a disco ball, and I'm going to pop it underneath. Okay, so let's do it. Let's commit to sticking it. I love the brick embossing folder too, and I have not used it enough. Wow, it's 5 o'clock and I haven't even had lunch yet. I didn't have breakfast till 3. I was very naughty. I was working all day. Okay, so let's move these aside. What I'm going to do to get my placement correct is I'm going to put that down, but I'm going to stick the frame down first, and I'm just going to do that with some liquid glue. So I'm just going to stick some liquid glue. I'm just going to pop that in the center and stick my frame over the top. I'm just going to hold that down for a second and then grab this bit here and apply some dimensionals to the back of this piece, because this is the piece we want to have on dimension. There is some gorgeous new embossing folders in the mini. I have to say I was swooning over the new embossing folders. There's so many that aren't necessarily Christmas themed that go along with the sweets. There's the timber one, the typewritten one. There was another one, even the one with the musical notes that go with the angels or something. It was on the page with the angels. So many really pretty embossing folders. So I can see lots of embossing folders being added to my stash because they're so pretty. Okay, so I'm just sticking that up so that's on some dimension. And then I am going to arrange these where I want them, kinda. So I'm just going to get my glue dots out for this bit. So I've got my big roll of glue dots that I've unravelled, which is so kind of them. And I will just get a glue dot for this piece, which is from the Blackberry Beauty Ephemera. And I kind of need my little pokey tool for this. And I'm just going to stick that over the top like so. And then I'm going to grab a glue dot for my linen thread bow as well. And I'm going to stick my linen thread bow right over the top. And then my sentiment, I'm going to pop on some more dimensionals, I think. And take the backings off these ones. And then stick this over the top again. So pretty. And then I'm going to grab my Stella pen because everything has to be glittery. And I'm going to put Stella over the whole card. And then, I know that I embellish everything. I'm going to add some of these brushed metallic dots. And I don't know which ones to add. I think it's going to be gold because I've got the gold on there anyway. I'm just going to add 3 of them. So I'm going to add them in a bit of a triangle like that. Look at how cool that is. That all came together so easily. Should we make a quick inside? I think so. Sorry, the lighting is so terrible. It's dark. It got dark very quickly. Okay, so I'm just going to, my craft area is now officially a mess, and that happened in the blink of an eye. I'm just going to chop that because I chopped it very crooked. Okay, so I'm going to take some, I've got scrap everywhere. Okay, let's grab some, I'm just going to take an insert and cut it down. So I've got some white for the inside, and then I'll see if I've got a scrap of, this might be a pool party. So I'm going to take a scrap of pool party. I need to cut that to the right size for my insert. And then I will take a strip of Sale-a-Bration paper, because I can. So I'll cut this down and put that along the bottom, I think. And then there was another stamp in this set, this little pot here, that's really cute. So let's give that some love. I'll clean that in just a tick. Might do that with some Memento. So Memento is great if you're going to use the Stampin' Blends. So I'll just ink this up, and I'm going to stamp him just above, just below where that strip's going to meet. So I've got that stamped down. I'm going to take a sentiment. So we've got Missing You, and I'm going to go Your Friendship. Which one is it? This one. Your friendship feels like home to me. And I'll stamp that. Let's make sure this is even. I never stamp things in the middle, but I think I'm going to. I always stamp them down here. And let's give this some colour. So I'm going to get my cinnamon cider markers, and just with my blends, I'm going to add some dark. And then blend that out with some light. And then I'm going to take, get that back on there. I'm going to take some Granny Apple Green. And this one is the dark. I'm just going to add some dark. Very hard to see what I'm doing. Didn't realise how dark it got in here so quickly. Want some dark there. And then I'm going to blend that out. I need my glasses on, I think. With the light blend. And then the little bits on top, I think, what's the colour of this? Polished pink. I'm just going to do them dark polished pink. They're like little tulips or something, I think. Cute. So then I'm going to stick down this strip of the beautiful bedazzling paper. And then I'm going to grab, and you'll see me do this loads, some linen thread, and I'm just going to wrap this around where they meet. So I like to use my tear and tape adhesive just to help hold that end down. And then I'm going to wrap that around a couple times. Chop the end. And then I'll use my tear and tape to hold that in place. And then I'm going to just use some liquid adhesive to this piece to adhere this to my pool party. And then I'm going to add some more adhesive to the pool party to adhere this to the inside of my card. I love doing decorative inserts for my cards. I think it really helps finish them off. And I figure if I spend so much on the outside of the card, I can make something pretty for the inside of the card. And you know what? Just to make that extra pretty, I might just add a little bit of Winker Stella to that little pot. Just here, little flowers at the top. Cute. And there's the finished inside with the little cute little pot. So I hope you liked seeing a fun card, and I know that it's really dark. I do apologise. I don't know if I can lighten them up anymore. I should do them in the daytime. But this is the Feels Like Home stamp set, which you can earn free. So Sale-a-Bration, if you missed the start of the video, this was totally cased from this sample in the catalogue. It looks a bit different, but it was cased using the idea with the Hippo and Friends dies. So this is the Feels Like Home stamp set, and it is from the Sale-a-Bration catalogue, which started today. So you can earn this stamp set free with a $90 order in my store. So don't forget, both catalogues have gone live today. You can request one from me or see the links on my blog. And thanks to all those that have sent me messages and supported my new class venture. If you missed the start of the video, I've got some online classes which have gone live today. These are the class kits that you can get for free if you order the bundles through my store. So this one is the Plentiful Plants bundle. So if you order this bundle through my store in August, you'll get these class kits free and access to the class. If you order the Artistic Impressions bundle through my store in August and use the host code, you'll get these kits here and access to the class for free. Otherwise, you can sign up both classes for $12.95 and get access to the class as well, or you can order the class kits individually. All the links are on my page or in the events tab. I am so excited to be sharing my new class adventure with you all. I'll be releasing classes regularly. I'll just flip around and say goodbye to you all. So I'm really, really excited. I've got a class coming up very soon. I'm actually almost finished designing the class. Not far off finishing it, and it's going to be with this bundle here. So brand new one. So I'm going to head off. I've got to go and get something to eat, I think. I've only had breakfast today. But yeah, happy Sale-a-Bration. I can't wait. I'm going to be popping on live a bit more often to share some live crafting with you all. And hey, that was super fun, crafting on the fly with you all. I didn't have anything planned, but I thought I'd come on and jump on live with you all and say hello and do some crafting. So thank you so much for popping on with me, and I will catch you guys all soon. Have a lovely week. Bye.